Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kia. Clearly, if you saw about this channel, it's about my journey um, as a dental assistant going to back to school for my prerequisites and hopefully eventually into the dental hygiene program. A little bit about me. So my name's Kia. I'm 32 and I'm a mom. Um, I have been in the dental industry, the dental field for about 10 years, and I currently work as a lead dental assistant, and I love my job. I love the people I work with. I love interacting with the patients. I have been on this journey for a little while, so I did go to college right out of high school when I was 18, but I had no idea what I wanted to do. Um, I wanted to do a lot of different things. I had a lot of different jobs. And then I actually only, the first time I went to college, I think I had 7 credits. And after that, I just continued to work and I didn't really care to go back because I didn't know what I wanted to do. That was back in 2007, which is sad. And then fast forward to 2010, um, I moved from home to be with my mom and then actually met my husband and I decided I wanted to go to school for dental assisting. Now, dental assisting is a trade school and I think it's a lot less time now to be a dental assistant than it was when I originally got my certificate, my diploma. I went to school for a year and I had to do like 240 externship hours, which an externship you don't get paid for. So that was super fun. But I learned a lot and I don't regret going to dental assisting school. I enjoy it. I enjoyed it and I love that I became a dental assistant, but I wish I didn't let my fear of actually going to college set me back so far. Um, I had gone to college, like I told you guys previously, and the college credits that I got were honestly like English, um, intro to college course. I think I attempted biology maybe twice and I did not pass because I actually didn't care. I had no use for it because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I took like a couple computer classes and maybe basic algebra, but it wasn't anything that is, worth getting into the like where I want to be now. Anyway, so um for a long time I was really afraid because I'm not great at math and I'm not actually great at science, but I do love the dental field and I know I want it to be more than just an assistant. So when I started this journey back in 2018, the program in the college that I'm going to, they required algebra, and like I said, I'm not great at math, so I had to take like intermediate algebra and then pre-college algebra. Yeah, I got B's in them, which is fine, but it was really stressful because I'm really not great at math. But I'm getting better and I'm just keep practicing and I'm working on it. Anyway, the college that I go to currently, they don't actually require college algebra anymore, which I feel like every year that I take to complete my prerequisites, everything changes. So I currently have gone, I guess we have to backtrack a little bit. So I started in 2018. I took, basic algebra, and then I took the next algebra, and then like an intro to healthcare class, which was required by the school because they didn't. Kind of like a new student experience. I had not gone to college in probably by that time it was 10 years, maybe 9 years. I had not been in college, and technically the technical certificate that I got for dental assisting did not apply. So that wasn't really college, even though they called it a college. And they went bankrupt anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So I took those 2 classes, and then I took Intro to Speech, which was a fun class, but the teacher was terrible. And I took psychology, which I enjoyed that, but I definitely wouldn't want to get into it because it's just not my kind of thing. And then I attempted biology. Now, if anybody is taking college biology, it's hard. And I don't know if it's hard because I had not taken biology since high school, and I attempted it but did not try. Well, in the spring of 2019, I was ready to go. I was like, I'm going to do this. Well, I work full time as a dental assistant, and I would go work for 8, 9 hours. And then 2 days a week, I would go to school for an extra 3 hours. I'm telling you, it was insane. And I got almost halfway through to the drop deadline, like withdraw, drop class. So my professor at the time, he was like, listen, if you cannot get a C, if you're only like getting a C right now and we're midway through the semester, you need to rethink your career in healthcare. And that made me so angry because I was trying, but I was also exhausted from going to work. I have a family, and not that anyone made me do it, but I was just really frustrated. He really made me angry because I was trying my hardest. So I was so angry and defeated that I withdrew from the class. And I took 2020 off. Of course, coronavirus was fun, and that's been interesting. But I did not go back. I just came back to college again in January of 2021. So, needless to say, that was not a fun time for me. And the entire 2020, I honestly was like, I don't want to do dental hygiene anymore. I can't do it. I just suck. I was so down and hard on myself, and that's who I am. I expect perfection out of myself, even though I know I'm doing a lot, but I just feel like it's not enough sometimes. So anyway, after all that, in reality, I really didn't have too much to go. It was only 4 more semesters. I only say that because I am taking part-time classes. So full-time is just not an option for me. Also, dental hygiene prerequisites are very science heavy. So I kind of feel like it's better because each semester I'm taking a science from here where I'm at now on out. And taking a class that's not easier, because I don't want to say that because the other classes on hand are not easier. They're just not as, I guess, crucial as my science classes. So I started back January, and I'm almost done with the semester. I have about 2 weeks left. So I have gotten through biology. I have a B right now, which I'm really impressed with myself. Like, it's almost an A. Like, I have worked my ass off. And I'm taking sociology, which is a really fun class. And I know a lot of the classes depend on the professor, but it's been such a great class. I really enjoyed it. It's been nice to just learn about different, sociological just views and how people view the world, how people interact, with each other. It's really amazing. I really did not think I would like that class, but I really enjoyed it. And those are your core classes, So I'm really impressed with myself with biology. I still don't feel like I have a super great grasp on it, even though I have a B. I still feel like college biology is, sorry. Okay, so where was I? Yes, so college biology. I'm telling you, I feel like in high school it was kind of cut and dry. You have this, and this. You kind of went through this cycle. Everything connected. And not to say that everything doesn't connect in college biology, but I feel like if you start from like the life cycle, just from molecule to like big picture, like space, which is really weird, or Earth or whatever. And it kind of goes from there. And then the worst part, I gotta tell you, I feel, which is terrible, but it's the chemistry part. And I think for me, I have this mental block with math. It has to do with the math part. So the chemistry for biology, you have to know some basic chemistry. And I did not. And I still am trying to figure it out. Like, it's still confusing. But that really messed me up, and that was really frustrating. But I got through it. I do not know how, because it's been a crazy 16 weeks. Also, it's virtual. So it's a little different than, maybe that's why I feel like I had a easier, not easier because it wasn't easier, but a better time with it because it was virtual. I could come home and I could do my class. It was real time virtual, where if you don't know what that is or you haven't ever taken a class like that, which this was my first time, you have a meeting time that's designated that you can meet with your teacher. Anyway, my class was at 1 o'clock. So during my lunch break at work, I take my biology class twice a week and I take my sociology class twice a week, which definitely I thought was going to be easier said than done. No, not so much. It's a pain in the butt. And I'm almost done, so I'm really happy. For my next couple semesters, everything's really planned out for the most part. In the summer, I'm a crazy person and I'm taking microbiology for 13 weeks, which my advisor strongly suggested against. But I don't have time to wait and to kind of like play this game of what she thinks is best, because she wanted me to take anatomy and physiology 2 and microbiology in the same semester. So they're both 4-credit classes with labs. I can't work if I do that. Let's be real. Like, and I need to work until I get accepted into the program. There's just no way I can do that. So I decided to bite the bullet, and I'm taking medical terminology, which is a lot, but I know it will help me down the road, especially with microbiology, especially with anatomy and physiology 1 and 2. I know some terms because obviously I'm in the field. I hear a lot of the medical jargon, a lot of the language. It's semi-familiar, but dental and medical, they're still different. They're not the same, obviously. If you've ever been to your dentist, you know that sometimes we speak a foreign language, and that's because it is a different language. It's medical, and it's just different. But anyway, so I'm taking microbiology next semester over the summer, which is virtual, again, completely online. So I do not interact with the teacher unless they request you to come on camera. All the labs are virtual once again, which I enjoy the virtual labs. I thought they were really fun. And then I'm taking medical terminology as well. My hope for the fall semester is that the colleges will hopefully let everybody come back face to face due to the pandemic. And my goal is to do anatomy and physiology 1, hopefully face to face with a physical lab. It'd be really nice to be able to have a physical lab, to be able to go to be hands-on. That's my favorite. I love being hands-on. Obviously, that's what this field is very much about. You use your hands all day, every day. And hopefully that'll be awesome. So fall will be my anatomy and physiology, and then I believe nutrition, which if that's the case, I might just take nutrition online so I can kind of spare myself a little bit going to school and only having to go for 1 class, which will be still a lot, of time I'll have to be spending at school. And then my last semester will be spring of 2022, and that will be anatomy and physiology 2. And then I want to say it's ethics. It's some type of humanities course that you have to get, even if you're like applying for, technically I'll have all my credits for my AA, except for math, which I don't know how that works out, but that's what my advisor said. And then I can take the TEAS test. Now I am in the Southeast, and they require, some people in the Southeast, they require the HESI or the TEAS. TEAS, a lot of people I've heard have taken it for nursing, but my state, they prefer that you take it even for dental hygiene. I don't think the score is as high as nursing from what I've heard, but I don't really know. I'm just going off of what I've read and what I've heard. So in the spring 2022, since the TEAS test is primarily, it's a lot of science, but it's a basic, English, reading, math, which We'll see. Maybe I'll have to touch up on that. And then pretty much your sciences, and it kind of, you have to get a certain grade. I think my school and a couple of schools around here that I can apply to the program is like a 57, 58% pass rate. I don't know. I've never taken it, so I don't really know. And then after that, hopefully I can apply to some schools around the area. Um, yeah, that makes me a little nervous, and I'm trying not to think about that because dental hygiene is a super competitive program. Um, but, I'm really trying to take one semester at a time and focus on that. Um, Biology was really intimidating at the beginning, and I still feel like I'm not perfect at it, and I know that. But I'm just going to keep going. I have my book for reference if I ever need anything. And I am just praying that these next 2 weeks I can get this final over with and be done with it and come out with, if I could come out with an A, that'd be cool. But if I keep it at a B, I am fine with that. As long as I don't drop down to a C, because I don't really want that on my GPA. But biology doesn't really count from what the couple of schools that I've seen. They really want you to make sure microbiology, anatomy, physiology, 1 and 2. And I think those are the main sciences they want, because in hygiene school you need chemistry, which the 2 schools that I'm looking for do not require it, but I will probably take it if I get accepted into the program. I'll just take it, pay for it myself, just because I would like to have some knowledge of the chemistry background, because you probably need it, like taking oral pharmacology, or when you're doing anesthetic. I mean, you need to know how to convert everything. So, and just the molecular level of things, since you're working in the mouth and all that fun stuff. Anyway, I rambled a lot because I'm a talker. Clearly, that's what I like to do. I just wanted to kind of make this video because I have been searching on YouTube for a lot of dental hygiene, excuse me, I guess dental assistants or people who are interested in dental hygiene. I feel like, hard to really find anybody who hasn't already got into the program, who has completed the program, who's already a dental hygienist. It's really hard to find somebody who is like still in that journey. I feel like it is a lot to get there, and it's definitely not for the faint of heart. But it's very competitive to get in, and I am just working my butt off, and it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort. But I want to kind of show myself, and you guys too, like, I want to be a source for people to come and give me feedback, or maybe some of you have other tips or tricks or what you recommend for studying, or maybe somebody has been on this journey before and I just haven't found you on YouTube. But I did follow Paleo RDH, Caitlin, and she's in wonderful. It was really nice. She's in Georgia, so she's somewhere in the southeast around me, which is really nice. And I actually started watching her blogs when she applied the first time and then didn't get accepted because her prereqs, I think it was microbiology, and she had a B in or something like that. But anyway, it was really nice to kind of have her videos to kind of fall back on, and I watch them occasionally. But a lot of other people I found, like, they've been hygienists for a couple years, and so it's hard to kind of get other people's input when they're not in the same stage as you, I guess. So anyway, I'm gonna try to upload weekly. I don't know how much it'll really change, but I'm almost done with the semester. Yay! And then summer semester is gonna be crazy. It's definitely gonna be a little more accelerated than the 16 weeks we usually get. So that'll be fun. But yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you.